Hi guys, in this video I'm just going to show you how I make YouTube videos. So a lot of people have asked how you record Clash of Clans, how you edit videos, that sort of thing. So I thought I'd put together just a hopefully shortish video on how I do my YouTube videos. I don't profess to be any sort of expert on it. There's plenty of people out there much better than me, but what I found was when I was trying to start out, I couldn't really find that much information about it. So hopefully this will help a few of you to decide if you want to do YouTube videos, and if you still decide that you do, on how to get started. So next thing really, you've got to think about why you want to make YouTube videos. So are you making YouTube videos for a bit of fun, a hobby, something you just want to have a try at really? I think I started making YouTube videos just because I saw the people doing it and I thought, I like tinkering with computers and doing stuff like that, so I thought it looked like a bit of fun. I also get quite a lot of satisfaction when people subscribe, when people comment and say that they like the videos or they've found them useful. I think that's kind of cool. You can also make money from YouTube, but to be honest with you, if that's the reason you want to make YouTube videos, I probably wouldn't bother. There are people like PewDiePie who make quite a lot of money from YouTube videos. Just for example, I'm looking at some stats on PewDiePie, and it says he makes between £91,000 and £1 million a month. But that's obviously quite an extreme example. You have got some of the big Clash of Clans YouTubers like Godson, Chief Pat, Galadon, Daddy of course, who do make quite a lot of money from doing YouTube videos. But those are few and far between. If you think how many people are out there making Clash of Clans videos, and how many are sort of like what you'd call a big channel, they're few and far between. So personally, if you want to make money from YouTube, I think you're possibly going to be disappointed, or most people will be disappointed. And to be honest, I've spent much more money on sort of software and stuff than what I've actually gained from YouTube. I haven't even broken even yet, so I'm just doing it because I like doing it. I like making videos, so that's that really. So I guess if you've had to think about why you want to make YouTube videos and you still do, I guess really you've got to consider what you want to make YouTube videos on. Specifically these videos discussing Clash of Clans videos. That's a lot of times to say videos. But yeah, what type of videos do you want to make? Do you want to make funny Clash of Clans, like comedy, or just sort of Clash of Clans trivia, that sort of thing? Do you want to do tutorials, show people how to learn different strategies? Those are probably the most time consuming ones to make, to be honest, if you're going to do a tutorial, because you've got to sort of think it through. Also, from my point of view, the tutorials I have done, it's made me really sort of think about the attack strategy and how to sort of explain it to somebody else. So I have kind of learnt from that in a sort of roundabout way as well. So that's a benefit from doing tutorials. Are you going to do war recaps? I guess really for war recaps, people want to see 3-star raids, or they want to see strategies. So I think a lot of people at the moment are coming to look at Clash of Clans videos because they want to see these sort of 3-star strategies broken down. I know a lot of the channels that my clanmates mention, they do tend to be sort of war strategies like One Hive or Beakers and things like that. But obviously you've got Godson, who does tend to do the kind of funny videos. Galadon does kind of a mix. Daddy does quite a bit of a mix, or probably with more of a slant on sort of farming when he does tutorials. So you can do a bit of a mix of everything really if you want, or you can be like One Hive and just do strategy, or mainly do sort of strategy videos and sort of explain how to do those. So guys, this is my little den. So on here, this is where I generally play Clash on an evening, sometimes in the morning if I get time. On my iPad too, I've got my main account there. And on the iPad mini at the back, I've got my second account. I'll just close that chat on there. So I've got a microphone here, which is a blue snowball, it's called. I actually didn't buy this one. I was quite lucky. I've sort of been borrowing it, shall we say. That sounds like it's stolen. It's certainly not stolen. It's borrowed from work. I'll just say that. On my MacBook, I'm just on the Clash of Clans forum there. So you can see I've got Clash of Clans. One of the reasons I tend to do a lot of my editing and such in the kitchen is because I've got a 3-story house. So the kitchen's on the ground floor. I've got a desk in the living room on the middle floor, and then on the top floor we've also got like a little office, but the kettle's downstairs, so I really do need to be near coffee. So that's one of the reasons why I'm in the kitchen quite a lot. To my right and keeping me slight bit of company is my dog. He's just in his crate. He appears to be licking his blanket for some reason. It's generally pretty quiet until I start doing voiceovers for videos, and then he starts rattling and tapping around and making as much noise as possible. So it generally takes me about 70 times, or it feels like 70 times, to record a voiceover, which probably wouldn't happen if I went upstairs, but hey-ho. So here on my Mac, I actually use Final Cut Pro for my editing, so you can see I'm just editing the video that you're just watching now. I also use Adobe Photoshop, and I use that for my images. So I can just make lots of images on there. It's really advanced and good to use. There goes the dog making noise, as you can probably hear. I'll come on to software in a bit, but just so you know, Final Cut Pro is not the cheapest software. I think it cost me about £200, but the price has gone up now, so I think it's about £230. I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but if you are using a Mac, you get a nice little program which I think comes free with it, which is called iMovie, which is very similar to Final Cut Pro, but obviously don't have quite the advanced features. But if you're just starting out or you're not wanting to spend any money, then iMovie is probably the better one to go for. You can see I've got the other Adobe suites and stuff on there as well. So we'll have a look at software in just a moment. So I'm on the website of the software that I use for recording off my iPad. It's called Reflector, and it's by a company called Air Squirrels. Currently they've just released Reflector 2 a few months ago, which I have upgraded to, and it has got a lot more features than the original Reflector, but I must admit I haven't sort of tried the new features out. You can see up at the top right there it says buy $14.99 in dollars, which works out about £8 to £9 in English money, so it's not particularly expensive. You can see as well on the right it's compatible with Windows devices and also Android as well, which I can't really speak for because I use iPads and I use Apples. So you can stream directly from your device to your computer using this. It's got Google Cast built in as well. So basically by using this you don't need any wires and cables. Some YouTubers do use cables to connect the device and then record the screen from that. I believe that does give a smoother video, but I find this just fine for what I want. And some of the cables that you perhaps need to buy to connect them, I have had a look in the past and they did seem to be quite expensive getting the adapters for like the lightning socket on the iPad and things like that, so I just stick with Reflector at the moment. You can see at the bottom I've got the original Reflector and I've also got Reflector 2 on there. So I'm just using the original one at the moment, so I'll just go on to that. So you can see this is basically one of my mini accounts that I'm just playing at the moment. And all you do is open Reflector. I'll just start that, and then you go to the bar at the bottom, and you can see you just go into AirPlay, and then you've got a choice there, and then obviously select the mirroring, because if you don't select the mirroring it's not going to display. So it's pretty easy to set up. Occasionally it does have a bit of a glitch in software, but generally speaking it's quite reliable. Okay, that's it for this video. I hope that gives you a few ideas on how to get started with YouTube, and hopefully just helps you to sort of consider things to get started up. If you have got any sort of resources to sort of free software or anything like that, feel free to put them in the comments. It might help some other people trying to get started.